Hey guys, back. I'm sorry. I am so mad right now because I messed up 2 times because the screen time keep messing up my phone. So, the beginning, I'm gonna explain what is Deku and Bakugou were quirkless, but they became vigilantes. In this whole time, Bakugou and Deku's moms are pro heroes. At least in the top four. Bakugou's mom is the fourth, and Izuku's mom is in the third. And in this whole time skip, Izuku and Bakugou are proud of their mothers for being pro heroes, and they vowed to them they'll be pro heroes one day themselves. Their mother would chuckle to this, like, yeah, you guys will, until they went to the quirk doctor, and the quirk doctor said, I'm sorry guys, you guys don't have quirks. They was shocked. Bakugou and Izuku was more saddened by this. After telling the people at schools, they talking trash to Bakugou and Deku. Like, you guys will never become heroes, and your moms should be disappointed in you, being their sons. Bakugou and Deku will actually not take this defeat, but they will not say anything. Even the teachers are lost interest in them. But Deku and Bakugou will not let that stand. People try to beat them up or bully them. Bakugou and Izuku are literally just mollywopping them, sometimes getting hurt, sometimes beating the person up, but they get in trouble for fighting people with quirks, and they said, wow, y'all really are protecting these quirk people who has no potential being heroes, but being villains. After Izuku said that, Bakugou agrees, we was minding our own business, and y'all keep trying to make us get in trouble? Wow, you guys should be out of school business for this. The school business is getting mad at them, but they really can't do nothing. Or they can't do anything because who their mothers are. And then after the mothers hear about this, they're not scolding them because they know they don't start it on purpose. Until Izuku called Bakugou and Bakugou to come over with his mother. Bakugou and Izuku are talking how to be strong, so they asked their mom, can they be in martial arts classes? And they keep doing these classes till they was 4 at the time, I guess. Now they're at least 6, and they are not the average kid. They do not show kindness to people who are rude. After this, Bakugou and Deku searched something on the internet together, and they saw how to bring out their hidden potential. And this thing says, if you don't even have a quirk, you can unlock this. If you have a quirk, you can barely even unlock this power. They was intrigued. Since they don't have a quirk, they would rather give it a try. They give it a try. They started sensing their mother's presence next to them, and they have a lot of power into it. They said, and they read the name of this power. It says it's called key sensing. They see that. They said, if we keep training like this every time, we might get strong. Bakugou agrees. They train, do push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, and 1 kilometer run every day, like Saitama, but not getting super strong, overpowered strong. But they do practice their parkour because they don't know how to fly yet until they learn how to bring out the energy ball, and they learn how to control it inside of them. And then their moms and Deku and Izuku, Izuku and Bakugou are going in the car with their mom. And one day when they were supposed to be on hero duty, Izuku and Bakugou's mom are getting attacked, and Izuku and Bakugou don't even know their own strength, so they think they might die by this villain. They don't even know who he is, but at the moment he was about to swing and kill them, their mother stopped in and stepped in front of them, and the police came and he ran away. And Bakugou and Deku's why? I know we're weak, but why did you jump in front of us like that? And they said, I know you guys are not weak. Even so, you guys are still our kids. So we need to protect you no matter what the cost. Even quirkless people don't have this right to suffer. After that, they start fading away a little bit, but Deku and Bakugo, since their energy is losing like almost a zero, and they said, "Mom, don't leave us." They said, "Promise us. Don't let anybody judge you. Become what you want to be." After that, they start to cry over and over. Said, I don't like doing voices. They said, "Mom," like really loudly in a sad voice. They said, "Mom," like in the sad voice. I'm sorry, because I'm not that kind of emotional person anymore. So I'm not like that. After they said that, people will start taking them to the hospital, say they was alive. At the point, they are not. After they are not. So Deku and Bakugo are in foster care. Oh my god. Hold on, guys. At this time, Bakugo and Deku are in foster care. They don't get picked because everybody heard they was quirkless. Even the people in that facility don't like quirkless kids. So they do not let them get picked by anybody. And the people who are in there with quirks do start trying to bully them. But Bakugo and Deku don't even care. They literally backhand them into a wall. And people say, "Do they have quirks?" They said, "Don't mess with us." And everybody thinks they might be villains. "Oh, don't compare us to that, what you're doing to us." After that, Bakugo and Deku still go to school until middle school. After this whole thing, Deku and Bakugo are 15 years old, who got not in their own place, but they do chill because they do act like brothers to each other. They do get the same place together because since they're 15 in Japan, they are having their own place since their fathers died longer before their mothers. So he said, "Bakugo." He said, "Kachan, do you think we should be heroes?" And Bakugo's going like this, "Should we?" After this, Bakugo and Deku are deciding to do something that people with quirks should be called. No. People who are bad with their quirks are doing their jobs wrong. They should step in and do it for themselves. And Deku decided, like, "Bakugo, how about we be vigilantes?" And he said, "Deku, we're gonna get in trouble if we be this way. But don't you want to get that person who killed our mothers?" Bakugo paused. He's thinking over it, like, yeah, since the rules won't do us a favor, we'll do it ourselves. All of that, Bakugo and Deku are buying certain stuff. Since they do know about ki, they are not like trying to overkill people, so they are just basically keeping their power low. So they are finding clothes to do at night, like figuring out super clothes. After this, Deku and Bakugo, or basically doing kill work or vigilante work at night. They do have suits. It's like Deku, it's like Deku's suit, like in season season 2, like season 2 Deku's, but this time it's like a dark red, like. And I forgot to mention, Deku's ki is red, and Bakugo's ki is blue. So Bakugo, at his normal color, he picked blue as a suit, and Deku picked red as a suit. After this, they became the duo vigilantes. And someone keep calling Deku the red vigilante, and calling Bakugo the blue vigilante. But after this, they do take a lot of villains out. They don't get hurt because they're like super more compact. The Hero Society, I mean, like, the Hero energies are found this interesting, the people using their quirks to do this. But into all things, they're not using quirks. They don't know if they're using quirks or not. So, Principal Nezu sent him to go see if he can stop their quirks, because they don't know if it's a quirk or not. So, when the racer was trying to look for them, but they're in the city doing their hero works, beating up people, and taking them, wrapping them up, and it's in jail. Eraser said, "Hey, you two, stop." They looked and they said, Deku said, "Oh, look, it's Eraserhead." And Eraserhead said, "Oh, you know who I am?" He said, "Yeah, I do. You used to be my favorite hero. Actually, you still is, but I just like how you do your work at night." And he said, "What kind of work?" "This, basically taking out villains. But I do this in my way because I have no reason to stop villains from acting stupid." Aizawa was thinking, and he offers to make them heroes. And they said, we'll think about it, but we're gonna continue our work. Aizawa will nod because he senses no danger from him. He's watching from a distance, seeing these kids take them out, villains, over and over, but no killing though, because they know not to kill them. I had this whole time, Bakugou and Deku was thinking about being heroes again, but Bakugou reminds, if they show their power too much, Deku's thinking, should we look back on the internet again? After they look back, they see there's a technique that you can duplicate yourself, but it's hard to concentrate on. Deku and Baku will get intrigued and start trying to figure out how to do it. The only time they can figure it out, they only can bring out one clone. But they know they need to get significantly stronger. So, every time when there's a crime night, they split their stuff in two, acting like they're normal students. But when the vigilantes come, they go in and make a clone, and the clones do their high school thing, and they do the vigilante work. At this time, they are training so hard to do anything. Harder than before. Until Aizawa realized something. He never asked their name. I know their name is called the Red Vigilante and Blue Vigilante, but what are their real names? That's what he's thinking. And then they start to train more and more. They get their skills on fine. And the plot twist is they do still want to be heroes to make their mother proud, but they don't know how to decide that. So they do train a lot until Aizawa found them again. And he asked what are their names. They are paused. They said, "Sir, you know we don't give out our names to people, right?" He said, "I know, but I won't tell anybody about it, about your secret job as vigilantes, because I get you. Doing these jobs are hard." And then Bakugou and Deku agreed and told them the names. Izawa was shocked because Izawa was the friends of Bakugou and Deku's mom, but he never got to meet the kids. So he said, "You guys know I was friends with your mother, right?" They said no at the time. He said, "Man, you guys have grown." And he was still asking, "Do you guys still want to be heroes?" They will still to get it over. We don't know yet. And they said we might continue our work still, but we might think about going. Zawa nodded to this, like, and he said, if you guys want more experience, I know the person who can give you more experience. And he asked who, and then he said the Miracle, the number 5 hero, I think. What was her rank? Yeah, Miracle, the rabbit hero. Deku do be searching, and they said her skills are like off the roof. They was deciding about that, but at the time they said, okay, we'll think about it. After that, they continued to hear work at night. The principal, Nezu, said, Mizawa, did you figure out who they are? He said no. They just don't like showing their true colors. Until All Might said, they like using their quirks without a license, right? He said yes, but they don't look like they doing it for fun. And All Might said, explain. He said they're just doing it because it feels right to them. And plus, the reason why they're doing this is they just want to help people at night, because sometimes pro heroes can't help people at night because sometimes they're asleep. They would nod to this because no one can help people at nighttime sometimes. That's why they took up the opportunity to do it. After the whole meeting about heroes, Deku and Bakugou will come up to Aizawa, who's on the roof. They said, hey, I raise their head. And he said, hey, red vigilante, blue vigilante. They said, we thought it over, and we do want to be heroes again, but can we do our own training there with Mirko? He said, yes, bet. But he did, as I was told, they can make clones to do the hero work for them. So, they are being heroes, but at the time, their clones are doing the vigilante work. So after they get done with middle school, everybody was surprised. Bakugou and Zuko was going to UA. They would laugh, like, how you quirkless people gonna be in UA? Even your parents died because you guys are quirkless. After that, Bakugou and Deku like raged and powered up, and everybody saw their power. And Bakugou and Deku saw this like, our powers is not doing you small fries. We'll be heroes no matter what. Everybody was shocked about they having quirks or not, and they said, why should you care? Everybody would shut up after this. After that, Bakugou continued to train and train. And this time, the only one who gets caught by the sludge villain is Mirio, because he didn't have no time to breathe or nothing. Yeah, so Mirio can't go through until Sir Ida reminds All Might about his successor, about his Night Eye successor, and All Might would take a consider and give him one for all to Mirio. After saving Mirio, All Might asks Mirio, do you want to be the number one hero? I mean, not the number one hero, you want to be his successor. Mirio asks what he means, and then explain one for all to Mirio. Mirio will oblige and take the quirk. Yeah, so after Mirio experience and fighting, he's basically know how to use full cowling. At least to 10%. More than original Deku could do. And Deku and Bakugou went in the UA on the first day. And they are waiting at the front gate, and they walked in. This is where I'm going to end it off, and how you guys like it. So, how do you think this is going to change the My Hero world? Should Deku and Bakugou be the best heroes or should they be the best vigilantes? Because they can make clones, so which should be better? And peace out, guys.